is Noelle Silver, and I am an executive at IBM in the area of AI and analytics. And I also founded a leadership institute around artificial intelligence, focused on board and executive education. And most recently, I just started a nonprofit to help women and minorities get more involved in the technology space. So my leadership style isn't intentionally different from my male counterparts. I actually learned most of them from the male leaders that I've had, and I call them mindful leadership techniques. One of them is people over product. Now, granted, I said I learned from my male counterparts, but it doesn't mean that they necessarily were good examples, right? We always get good and challenging examples that help teach us the types of things that we want to do as leaders. I also am a big believer in calmness over conflict. I've had incredible leaders that are calm in the face of adversity, but I've also had the yellers and the screamers and the people who panic in challenges. So I've learned from both of them and really changed how I deal with my teams and how I even create my teams to accommodate that. So I would have to say it goes back to my earliest days, right? My parents, my dad specifically, he raised me on the golden age of science fiction and taught me a lot about not just the science and technology part, but the metaphysical part, the sociology part, the human part. And it made me really be interested, and not just in leadership and helping build, humans, but also augmenting the human capability with artificial intelligence. It's exactly how I got there. So some of the positive impacts are most easily identified by creating KPIs, right? Having some kind of key performance indicators, result-driven metrics. It's one of the things I teach all of the female leaders that I work with and mentor, is how important it is to actually drive results, and that those results are measurable. I remember reading a book, Measure What Matters, and it gave me the tools I needed to augment my, Noelle kind of leadership style with very specific measures that drive success. One of the most interesting things about data science is that it's very much human science too. It's understanding kind of human behavior and interactions and really being empathetic to the humans that will use this technology. So I actually found some of my favorite data scientists were not born and classically trained in data, right? They actually came from sociology or genetics or other, human sciences or literary sciences, where you learn to complement the work of technology with that really human part. We always call it like human in the loop, and it's critical. We also have lots of different areas of technology that need people that are not just coders and not just machine learning or data scientists. We need people who can manage data scientists, who can translate data science into business outcomes. It's almost as important as the models themselves. So I think just really elaborating and explaining to the world all the different opportunities available in data science. It's a very inclusive space. I remember at my time at Alexa, most of the women I worked with were linguists, right? Most of the people that I worked, I think we had 70% women on my team. So it's not necessarily a challenge to get women into the workforce. It's more about educating them and letting them know that it's a possibility.